everyone, and welcome back to Lety Does Death of Eggs, Part 3. If you haven't seen the first two yet, you're gonna want to go do that first or you're gonna be pretty lost. Where we last left off, the All-New Inhumans had just used their abilities to calm down everyone in Madrid and forcibly render them unconscious, including a team of X-Men. Emma Frost takes this as an act of war and begins gathering allies, which include the Master of Magnetism, Magneto. Issue 3 starts with Magneto talking to Emma Frost over a video call, during which he asks her just where Scott is. Emma tells him that Cyclops is busy, and that the two of them need to focus on dealing with the Terrigen Mist, since the longer they let it spread, the more the Inhumans' numbers grow. We then cut back to Madrid, where the All-New Inhumans are celebrating that they've stopped a riot. There is a focus on Daisuke, whose abilities are what put everyone to sleep, as he wasn't even an Inhuman until a few days ago. Flint and Nadja celebrate the second time he has used his powers, while Gordon pulls Crystal aside. He expresses his concern that they had just made Daisuke some very powerful enemies, as he just took out a team of X-Men. Crystal tells him that Daisuke was acting on her orders, and any consequences should fall on her. The team talks to Daisuke about choosing an Inhuman codename for himself, while Gordon keeps asking Crystal if there really wasn't a solution that didn't involve knocking out the X-Men. They look over the destruction of Madrid and see the fallen X-Men. Crystal tells Gordon that Storm is a reasonable woman, and that she would understand. We cut back to the conversation between Magneto and Emma Frost, who tells him that they have a unique opportunity to act while Crystal and Storm's teams are both stuck in Madrid dealing with the Terrigen Cloud situation. Emma tells Magneto that he just needs to keep both teams in Madrid for as long as he can, and that she and Cyclops will handle the rest. Magneto agrees to do this for her, and he departs. After Eric leaves, Emma goes to speak to Cyclops, who appears to be standing alone in a dark room. "Scott, I think Magneto will help us. I think he knows everything we have planned. But you know something, my darling? That changes nothing. It's time to begin." We see the Stepford Cuckoos in Yorkshire, England, walking door to door looking for an address. They talk amongst themselves, and Phoebe tells Irma that they have to stay calm and collected despite what they had seen in Emma Frost's head. They knock at a door, and we find that they are at the house of longtime British mutant Alchemy. The sisters announce that they are the Stepford Cuckoos, and that the X-Men need his help. Back in Madrid, Storm wakes up and panics at the sight of an unconscious Angel. As he wakes, she tells him that she was afraid that the Terrigen Mist had gotten to them, despite her efforts to keep it away. Young Cyclops and Iceman have gotten up as well, and notice that everyone in the city is asleep. Everyone, except the Inhumans. The Inhumans see that people across the city are slowly waking up, and Crystal says they need to go down there and speak to the X-Men before they jump to the wrong conclusion. She's a bit too late as Angel and the rest of the team come up. Crystal tells them that they should focus their efforts on helping the population clean up, but Storm isn't having it. Storm says that the X-Men were already trying to help, and they were forcibly knocked out of the sky. The team starts arguing, the mutants upset that the Inhumans use their powers against them without permission. Iceman further aggravates the situation by flicking ice at Flint, asking him whether he likes having powers used against him without permission. The argument quickly escalates from there, with everyone suddenly taking up arms against one another. Crystal urges everyone to stay calm and talk, not fight, when suddenly, magic arrives, knocking Daisuke unconscious and teleporting him away. Storm and her team tell the Inhumans they have no idea what's going on, when suddenly metal beams start raining from the sky, and they all look up to find that they are under attack by Magneto, and with him, a small team of mutants. He tells Storm that he is doing what she didn't have the stomach for, while Crystal warns that he has just crossed the line. "Oh, I know I have. Now the question is, what are you going to do about it?" 50 kilometers southwest of Madrid, magic teleports Cyclops, Emma Frost, and their small team of X-Men in front of the leaving Terrigen Mist. Alchemy is off to the side, sitting on his own, unsure of the whole situation, so Cyclops goes to talk to him. Alchemy tells Cyclops that he's surprised the X-Men needed him, and that he thought everyone had forgotten about him, referencing how long it had been since the character was in a comic. He tells Alchemy that it was very brave of him to follow them here, and that what they do there today will decide whether they live or they die, will decide the fate of mutant kind. Alchemy rises to the occasion and says that he is willing to help. With the team now together, Cyclops says it's time to get started. Alright, and that ends Death of X issue 3. In my next video, I'll cover the epic conclusion of Death of X, where we'll see how Cyclops and Emma Frost's plan destroys mutant and human relations to the point that they're at today, and we'll see the shocking death of Cyclops. As always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and please go check out my Patreon where I'll be giving away some cool prizes. You can check that out from clicking the I button up there or checking out my link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!